If you want to grab our men's lifestyle supplement, Male Advantage ebook, or my personal workout and diet plan, all links are in the bio. Okay guys, so one of the longest, hardest days I've ever had at First Man. That was very, very difficult. For those of you who don't know, the supplements are out now. You can purchase them again, apart from in Europe, which I'll explain in a minute. The UK you can, but not in certain parts of Europe. Northern Ireland you can, but I'll explain in a minute. It's to do with Brexit. I'll fix it very quickly, but yeah, there's been a few hiccups on the last 10 or 20 that I sent out from the last batch, and it was all to do with Brexit. So it was a bit of a struggle, but that was a tough day. I got up this morning, went to the gym. Sorry, I'm really tired, guys. My mind is frazzled. This is probably the worst you'll ever see me, but I just really wanted to make this video. Tomorrow I want to take the morning off the gym and do something else, okay? But I went to the gym. I did a bulk video. I filmed all of that. I was showing you how to bulk, because I've been bulking for 2 weeks, how to train, how to lift when you're bulking. I then came home and I hadn't really checked in on the supplements. I knew they were doing well, but I hadn't really checked in. And we'd made something like £3,000 in 12 hours. It was just something ridiculous. I was just sat there, I was like, Jesus Christ, how many supplements have been sold here? And it was over 100. So I'm sat here thinking, last time, number one, thank you so much for that, guys. It's incredible. I believe it's worth it because it's a supplement that I take. And it's taken me 5 years to design this supplement. I take it. I believe you're getting a great deal. I haven't upped the price, even though I've changed my profit margins and I'm making a lot more, but you guys aren't paying more. So I'm just so happy because everybody's a winner. But yeah, I was shocked because obviously last time I had 8,000 people, 10,000 people on the channel. And now we've got pretty much 43,000 subscribers. Plus, I've got close to 5,000 on TikTok, which I believe are completely different people. Most of them are different people. Instagram's its own little thing. I've got about 11,000 on there. The website, I haven't even promoted it on there, but people are always finding them through the website and whatnot as well. And I kind of should have figured this out, but I didn't really think. But last time, I was able to sell I can't remember how many I ordered last time, but it was in. Basically, we've sold as many today as I ordered last time, which is crazy, right? I've ordered 4 times more this time, but it's fuck, what happens if they all go out of stock in 4 days? I don't think they will. I think there'll be an initial rush, and then it'll tail off, and it will become, a lot more normal, where I'm selling 5 to 10 a day, which is what I more likely expected. But it's crazy, guys. It's absolutely crazy. I think I earned more today. Then I'm not trying to brag here either. I just like putting things into perspective to give people encouragement. But I earned more today than I would have earned in 2 months in my first ever job. My first ever job, I was earning 16,000 per year. That's incredible, right? And I earned more today, or in the last 24 hours, than I would have in 2 months in that job. It's mental, guys. And you guys know where it's come from, how hard I worked on this business, coming forward and stuff. So hopefully, it's a long journey. It's a lot of boring shit. It's a lot of struggles, but hopefully that acts as massive encouragement to you guys. And you can kind of see the effect of that exponential male compound effect that I spoke about before, where nothing might happen for a few years, but something great is building. And then all of a sudden, bang, it skyrockets. And this time next year, it's unrecognizable, right? That could be a possibility. Okay, so the reason I actually made this video is because I wanted to talk about the supplement itself. I really want to focus on that and the kind of the ins and outs, the core elements. It's all about the supplement. Forget the financials. If none of you decided to buy it, I would still take the supplement myself, and it's something I'm passionate about, so I really want to focus on it. And it's very easy to look at the supplement and be okay, that is a testosterone booster. That's exactly what it's for. It's a testosterone booster. I'm going to take that. My testosterone is going to go up 300 nanograms per deciliter, and I'm going to turn into a beast, right? That's not the truth, guys, because, look, I would say I'm one of the most honest people I've ever met. And I'm always honest with you guys. I'll tell you the truth, right? Even if it makes me look shit, even if my sales dipped because of it, I wouldn't care. I always want the truth to be out there. Testosterone boosters don't really work. Okay, which sounds crazy, right? Because it's like, Chris, hang on. Wouldn't you want to sell your supplement? I'd rather sell it properly. I'd rather sell it because people want it for the right reasons rather than, lying about something. Now, the ingredients that are in the supplement, they do boost testosterone. I've spoken about this before in a previous video. I recommend going and watching that, actually, because it will show the progression of me only making £5 off each one to making like 20 quid off each one, which will be quite interesting between the two videos. Like how I've built that up, how I've actually built the business. It's kind of a little journey there if you watch both videos. But those ingredients that are in the supplement, they do boost testosterone. Like you'll see a study on Tomcat Ali, it might be like testosterone boosted by 120%. Right? There's studies out there that prove that. Things like iodine and whatever, they'll help with like hypothyroidism. That's in the supplement. Zinc obviously helps with testosterone. All the ingredients that are in it, which is like 12, I think there's 12 ingredients. They've all got proven studies. D-aspartic acid, it uses the spare like free testosterone that's like in the testicles, and it uses it properly so that you've got a boost in testosterone. There's all of that in there, right? But the reason I always say that testosterone boosters don't work is that, well, most of them are fluff. I think mine's probably the best. It's on top of the pile. Everybody else's that I've looked at, it doesn't come close in my opinion. Of course I can tweak it. I probably will along the way. I'll increase some of the ingredients at some point if possible. But I think it's the best on the market, full stop, out of all of them. That's not TRT and that isn't a steroid, right? But at the same time, the reason I say what I say about testosterone boosters don't work is because if you're not sleeping properly, if you're not going to the gym, you don't have a clean diet, you're drinking alcohol all the time, you're watching porn and masturbating, and then you take my tablets and you go, I'm going to be jacked. But look, the supplement itself might have like a 5-10% impact on your life. The 90-95% is your lifestyle. Like that matters so much more. Like if somebody sat there right now and they want to boost their testosterone and they don't currently go to the gym and they're a young guy, go to the gym. Don't buy my supplement. Just go to the gym first. See what beginner gains you can get. There's no point buying the supplement, right? It's stupid. And here's where I get onto what the supplement actually is, because like I said, it's very easy to just be like, it's a testosterone booster, but it's not. It's what I call, it's a male lifestyle supplement. That's why it says men's lifestyle, male lifestyle supplement, right? Which I have to put an asterisk on, which is crazy. It's the modern world that we live in, because it's not specifically for males. It doesn't have to, it's crazy, right? But never mind, even though men are buying it. But to be fair, there was a woman in the comments said she's buying it for her son, but still, theoretically for a man, right? But at the same time, it's a male lifestyle supplement, and it really targets, this is the way I frame it, is it targets the natural male functions. Now, the way I came up with this, and if you watch the previous video on the supplement, you will see evidence. I had a big jar in the background, and inside that jar was like Tonkat Ali, I think Maca was definitely in it, Cordyceps, Tribulus terrestris, I had faux tea, I had ginseng, Siberian ginseng, I had all these fucking ingredients inside this thing, right? And it was in this big jar, you can see it in the background in my old apartment, and I used to take like a spoonful of that a day, two spoonfuls, and I used to put it into a tea, stir it up, have like 2 of them a day. Now the reason I got to that point is because I was getting up in the morning at like 4 or 5 a.m. I was walking to work in order to save money. It was like an hour and a half walk, right, there and back. It was killing me. I'd then do the gym for like an hour and a half. I'd go into work for like 12 hours. I'd come home probably like, by the time I got home traveling from in London on the tube and stuff, it was like 8, 9, probably closer to like 9 p.m. Maybe 8 p.m., 9 p.m., in between that window, right? I'd then have to like meal prep for the next day. I'd then have to eat at the same time. So it was like I'd do a massive pot and like have half now and half for tomorrow, like meal prep it. It saved a bit of time. I'd then maybe have to walk my dog. I'd then work on First Man till like 12 at night, 1 in the morning. I might get into bed, right, and my girlfriend might want to have sex. So it was like, and then I was back up again at like 5 in the morning after 4 hours of sleep, and I was walking to work, and I'm supposed to go to the gym and give a decent performance, and then give a good performance in the office, and then do it all again for like 5 days in a row. I was like, I'm just too tired for this shit. I can't keep up with this crazy lifestyle, but nothing can go. Well, yeah, like girlfriend could have gone and dog could have gone, whatever, right? It's something obviously I promote on this channel. That's why I'm very much of the belief that men should stay single, tie free, kids free, everything, dog free, and just focus on themselves, because you only have so much fucking effort and willpower in a day. But one way that I like combated this was by finding all these ingredients. And me and Hamza were speaking about this the other day. We talk on WhatsApp quite a lot. And he was talking about some testosterone research that he was doing. And he was like, buddy, all the research that I've done leads back to all the ingredients that you already have in your supplement. Like, it's all those ingredients that kind of prop it up. Now, I love these ingredients because of that, because of the testosterone stuff that they do, but also because they really help with, like, obviously male hormones with the testosterone. They help with stress. They help with strength, like ashwagandha, that's been proven. Cardiovascular ashwagandha. Maca is great for hormones. Zinc, they found high quantities of zinc in male sperm. It's great for your skin and like fighting acne. And when you're tired, when you're doing all this stuff all the time, when your immune system goes low, when you go to the gym and you've only had 4 hours sleep and your performance isn't as good, I was like, how do I combat this? And all those ingredients together, even though they were costing me like £100 per month, which was a bit shit, they worked. And I was finding like one distinct difference. And this is why I say your normal male bodily functions. So rather than like my testosterone is currently 700 nanograms per deciliter, I want to get it to 8. Look, I'm not saying it won't work. You look at all the ingredients, iodine, tonka ali, zinc, maca, ashwagandha, tribulus terrestris. You look at all these ingredients and you go, fuck, I think ginseng's in there as well. I'm trying to list off all 11 or 12. I'm really tired. When you look at them all, you go, shit, that probably will boost your testosterone, okay? They're in quite high quantities, especially tonga ali. And you go, shit, that will probably boost my testosterone. But that wasn't why I did it. Like, my main thinking was, if I have the hardest day ever and I only get 5 hours sleep, like, it's not a super supplement. If you have 1 hour sleep, you're going to fucking suffer, right? But if you end up having 5-6 hours sleep and then you get up at 5 a.m., you go to the gym, there's no dip in your performance. And this is why I call it like a regulation supplement. It regulates the normal male bodily functions. And it allows you to, like, it was basically designed to help guys with crazy lives. So somebody actually asked me earlier, I think they were like 17, should I take the supplement? I was like, well, I don't know what your life is. Your life could be hectic, but if you just do college, home, Xbox, PlayStation, playing Warzone like we all used to when we were young, right? Which is completely normal. You probably don't need it. If you just go to the gym, sleep better, eat better, probably going to be a monster. It's probably going to change your whole world around. But as soon as you've got like a 9-to-5 job, a missus, maybe a couple kids and whatnot, like, you need this thing. Otherwise, it's just so hard to like keep your body going. And like I said, you'll get to the gym after 5 hours of sleep and usually your performance would dip. You wouldn't be strong. We've all experienced that. With the supplement, you're at your best. Okay, you're not above your best. It's not steroids. It's not TRT. It's not a performance enhancer. You don't go up, but you're always there. Like, that's your peak natural level. Instead of dropping to here, you just stay there, right? And this is what I found, and this is what I designed it for. I just wanted to stay at my best, regardless of my lifestyle. Now, don't get me wrong. If you go out every night and you're doing lines of cocaine, you're drinking alcohol, you're getting 2-3 hours of sleep, like, yeah, there's going to be a dip in performance. But I'm talking 5-6 hours of sleep per night, still being able to function. You really want to push it this year with your fitness, and you're going, I wouldn't mind doing 6 days in the gym instead of 5. I got you. Like, the supplement's got you. Like, that will prop you up. That will allow you to have that one extra day at the gym. Or on the last set, you'll still have that strength. It's a little bit like creatine, where you go, wow, I had an extra 2-3 reps there, and I wasn't like, that's weird. Like, that didn't happen before. Or you've had the toughest month of your life. You could feel yourself getting ill. Your immune system's low. You feel yourself getting ill. You have sex with the missus at like fucking 1 a.m. on a Friday night. You get up the next day just naturally. You go to the gym and you're like, God, I haven't even slept a lot. It's the weekend and whatever. You wake up on the Sunday and you're like all sniffy and whatever and mucousy. And you're like, my body's defenses are just so low. I've got nothing left. Like, I'm fucked. You get ill, that you then take 4 days out of the gym before you recover. Well, you don't need, like, ideally, you don't need that. In this modern world where it's so fast-paced and life is crazy, you want to be at your best all the time. You don't want to be missing days. You want your immune system to be, yeah, I'm here. You want your energy levels to be, yeah, I'm here. Wake up in the morning, less inflammation, straight in the gym, performance is here. You have the hardest week at work ever. You're working long hours, but your focus is here. Your stamina's here. I'm not saying it's not a performance enhancer, but you're always going to be at your best regardless of how crazy your life is. Let's give another scenario. You wake up at 5 a.m., you've had 6 hours of sleep, you go to work, crazy day, 12 hours, very long day. You come home, you work on your, let's say you're a crypto investor, you sit there and you study it, you study the markets, you're like, what should I do? I'm doing some research. You meal prep or whatever, you get everything ready, you do some house chores and whatnot. It gets to like 10:30 at night, you've been up since 5 a.m., you're pretty tired right now. Your girlfriend walks in lingerie and she's like, hey, you ready? And guess what, guys? You are ready. Because if you research all those ingredients, they really help with sex drive, libido is, different terms that you can use there. Erection strength, things like that, blood flow around the body. It props you, it just takes you back to your best. You've got that energy levels, you're a little bit more ferocious. It's the one thing that I found, if you want a side effect out of me, if you want to say, are there any side effects, Chris? The only side effect I found was struggling like fuck with nofap, because I was just so horny all the time. I just had so much energy. My libido was through the roof. Like I just found myself like, Jesus Christ, this is tough. I was going for like 2-3 walks a day. I was going to the gym twice a day because my gym was in here. I was doing morning and night to stop myself with the urges. I was like, I just feel good all the time. And I'll tell you the best thing about the supplement, right, is once you've been taking it a while, you kind of forget you're on it. And that's not like a ploy of mine to be like, keep taking it. I hate that when you see companies that say something like, oh, take for 3 months to get best use or to get best results. It's like, it should work. It should just work, right? Like after the first month, what they're trying to get you to do is buy 3 in one go and increase their sales. It's quite clever. Some companies say, oh, use for 6 months for the best results. Sometimes that's the case, but but one thing that I found is that once I ran out, because I ran out of these supplements about 2 months ago, and as soon as I ran out, you almost think to yourself, are the supplements doing anything? Are they really? Because you get used to the normal you. I know Chael Sonnen talked about this before when he was on steroids. He was like, I can live without steroids. This is the normal me. I feel great. Are they even doing anything? Once he got off them, he said he was still the same him, but then he'd wake up the next day and he'd be like, I'm aching like crazy. I've got to take a day off the gym. So instead of going 6 days a week, he was like, I'm going to have to go 4. I'm going to have to take more rest days. That's a huge difference. That alone, that recovery is a huge difference. Right? He said he was able to train twice a day before. Now, the supplements aren't going to be at that extent. They're not steroids or TRT or something like that. But this is personally just what I found when I was taking the ingredients back in the day and when I'm taking everything now in the tablet form. Because I take them too, guys. You've seen me. Like, I used about 6 from the last batch. It cuts into my profits massively. But like I said, if nobody ever bought them, I would still take them because I truly believe in them. I made them for me and then said, hey, who wants to share? Right? But the one thing that I found more than anything is as soon as I got off them, I was like, I got ill. Okay, not all the time. Like, let's not be silly here. I'm not getting ill around the clock. The supplements aren't like some super dose, right? But I got, let's say, to the point where you're like, shit, I feel quite low. Like, I'm sniffling a bit. My throat got a little bit sore. It might not have evolved into a full-blown flu or a cold or whatnot. But you're like, shit, I need to take a day off. I need to rest more. Whereas before I was going to the gym, I was like, I'm fine. Like, it was just non-stop. It's just like a train just going forward, like that film Unstoppable with Denzel Washington. It's just you're just going forward. I was like, this is unbelievable. I've just got energy all the time. But then you get used to that. You're like, this is just me. This is, this is how I live. And I'll tell you what's crazy. Since the new batch came out, most of the people who ordered last time have ordered again. I believe not everybody knows the supplements are back out until, obviously, now I've made this video, because I only posted it in the community forum, on my stories on Instagram, and I posted something quickly on TikTok just so I could get some music on it. I wanted to see what it looked like. But everybody who's ordered before, everybody who's like in my area who's used it, have said, as soon as you're back in stock, let me know, because, I've kind of become reliant on it. And they had the same effect as me, is as soon as you stop using it, you go, shit. I'm just not, I go to the gym, I try and do my record lifts, and it's not there. Like, funny story, actually. I went to the gym 5-6 days ago, and I went to do a 200 kg deadlift. I recently, a week before that, did a 200 kg deadlift. It was tough, but I just got it, right? And then I was like, okay, because I'm trying to build back up to like my 240. That was my most ever after a cut. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do 200 again. Let's get some consistency here a week later. I'd only had like 5 hours of sleep. I was really tired. I went to the gym, went to do it. I was like, fuck, I can barely move this thing. And it was almost like a half rep. And I got it so high and I was like, I'm going to have to put it down. Right, and I just didn't feel strong enough. The week before, I was able to do that rep because I slept well. I was living a little bit better. I think my diet the day before was just a little bit cleaner. I might have taken 1 or 2 scoops of creatine. This is where having the supplement would have been key, because even after that 5-6 hours of sleep, not living too good, not having the best lifestyle like I normally would, I would have turned up at the gym, and I am 100% sure, guys, that 200 comes off the ground, and I might even push for 205. I'm telling you now, that's exactly how I feel on that supplement. Or you have sex, you're not tired. You don't feel like sleeping. So obviously it's not all the time. We're not 80-year-old men, do you know what I mean? But I'm saying, that after sex feeling, we were just like, God, I just want to relax now. Like all that ambition's just drained out of me, whatever. I just want to chill. I just want to go and do something else. Like, kind of want to get away from the woman. You kind of like have that bite still in you. That's what I found. It's just like small little differences where you go, wow, that's really changing my life. Not getting stressed, being a lot more focused, being at your desk, and instead of looking at your phone, you're just a little bit more locked in and you get an extra hour's work done. It's just little things like an extra hour here, being able to have 1 hour less sleep, being able to do an extra set at the gym. Like these tiny little things, they feel like nothing, but that's what was propping me up. That's what was really getting me results. And when I did my cut this year, for at least 5 months of that cut, I was on those supplements and I was just hurtling through, getting the best results of my life. And it's stuff that I was taking before, but it's not like this. Because I don't think I couldn't get access to iodine before, and all of the ingredients together, and it's so cheap. Like, it's just perfect. It's, in my opinion, it's perfect. Somebody said today, do you want to up the ashwagandha content? Yeah, I think I might. I think I might bump that up to 200 milligrams, maybe 250, 300, something around about that range. That seems very safe. It's just I'm already at the maximum tablet size, so something else will have to come down. Maybe I just take like 25 grams out of like 5-6 different things and then bump the ashwagandha up. That could be an option, okay? But I'm already at max tablet size because I didn't want to cheat you guys. Like, it's the best possible supplement that I could have done, and I'm so proud of it. I think the bottles look better this time as well. The company that I used went for gloss. It just looks a little bit better. That's a nice little bonus. But for anybody, I know Hamza's reviewing the supplement as well, so this would be an important video for him, but I'll have a chat with him tomorrow as well. Is like, I'd be shocked if it didn't boost your testosterone, okay? But that's not why I designed it. That's not why I designed it. I designed it as a regulation supplement. When your life is hectic, like we live in a modern world now where women want men to be, well, men want men to be as well, right? Because we're all competing with each other. But it's kind of the modern world in general, but especially women. They want men to be successful, in shape, driven, ambitious, high sex drive. Penis is always hard and ready to go. They want you to be sociable. They want you to look good, skin be good, eyes be bright, everything. It's like, fuck me. There's only one of me. I don't have a twin. Like that Drake lyric has this explicit working like he's got a twin though. It's like, there's only one me. I can only like do all this on my own, right? And that's why I designed that supplement. To just be like, okay, I can actually do all of this shit at once and still be okay. I can work like a mule. I can put 18-hour fucking days in. If I have to sleep 6 hours, because this is the thing, I'm not encouraging you to sleep 6 hours. It goes against everything I made in that video the other day about Dan Pena and Gary Vee. But sometimes, guys, you're forced to. Like, because of my gym journey, I now sleep 8 hours a night, and I love it. But occasionally, shit pops up, and I get 5-6 hours, and I'm like, fuck, that didn't go well. You're out late, you have to go, like, you might be dating, you might be having sex, right? What, are you going to pass up on that with a beautiful woman? Of course not. You end up getting back at 1 a.m, you got work the next day, you've set your alarm for 6 a.m, you're like, I want to be in the gym, I don't want to skip a gym day. I want to do everything at once. That's where the supplement comes in. And like I said, it's not going to turn you into Captain America. It's not going to get you in shape. It won't do that for you. Like, not even steroids will do that for you. You still need to put the work in. But what it will do is after those 5 hours of sleep, sex the night before with that girl, when you're a little bit depleted, when you ejaculate, you always feel a little bit depleted. It takes something away from you, okay? We've all seen this in NoFap. We all know this. This is common knowledge now to men. Like, retaining your seed actually really helps. let's say you couldn't eat the exact food you wanted to when you got home. You had to like have something like a bowl of porridge with some mass gainer. Not ideal. You wanted to cook like chicken and eggs. You wanted to have something nutritionally, like of a high nutritional value. But you didn't. You got to bed because you were short on time. You kind of couldn't meal prep for the next day. You know, your diet tomorrow morning, you're going to have to actually go and buy food. Look, things aren't ideal, but life is crazy. You get in that gym in the morning, you're still at peak performance. You go to work that day, you're still focused, you're still sharp. Everyone's like, how the fuck is this guy doing this? We were all out last night on a party, but like a works party, and everyone's in the office all groggy and sleepy. This guy's still sharp. How the fuck does he do it? That's why I designed the supplement. It's a lifestyle supplement. It's the first one of its kind. You know, the only thing similar would be like Wellman when they designed that vitamin supplement for men with David Gandy on the front. But it's not close. It's not close. They don't care about men like I do. They've got like magnesium, potassium, zinc, vitamin C, vitamin D, all things that are massively important, right? But they've just gone, let's put as many minerals and vitamins in there as possible. Let's just go for the bog standard ones. I've gone, what are the like 11, I think it's 11 or 12. What are the 11 or 12 best for men? And how do we get the biggest possible tablet? It's like, don't get me wrong, guys, it's not huge. Like I'm shit at swallowing tablets, and I swallow it with ease. You take one in the morning, one with your last meal of the day, okay? So one with your breakfast, one with your last meal of the day. It's just as, you know, in case people were wondering. But that's how it works, okay? So it's the biggest possible... Sorry, the camera went off, so I forgot where I was. It's the biggest possible tablet. It's got the best ingredients in it. They're all specific to men, like I said. If anybody's ever suffered from like adrenal fatigue, probably won't happen. A lot of these ingredients help alleviate depression. A lot of these ingredients help boost energy, you know, focus and stuff like that. Like I said, these natural male bodily functions, like just balancing your hormones, keeping your hormones in sync, is wildly important, okay? It's little things like anybody's ever suffered from like hypothyroidism, you know, where you just feel like shit and your glands are all swelling up and whatever, and you're storing fat. And they're like Brazilian Ronaldo, Götze, the German footballer, these guys have suffered from it because they've taken things like, I think Ronaldo's was TRT, he was on that for a long time. I think Mike Tyson suffered from it as well. Götze was using Midoxil or Rogaine, and he was like he was lowering his testosterone, he's getting injections, and he suffered from it, okay? Iodine is like the biggest thing to combat that, and that's in the supplement, so it's like specific to men. D-aspartic acids, that's in there, it's specific to men. It'll grab testosterone from your testicles. This is why I built it. It's a men's lifestyle supplement. It is exactly what it says on the tin. It's the first ever of its kind. And that's why it's so hard to get your head around. Like, is it a testosterone booster? Like, it's obviously that's your first thought, isn't it? And it says testosterone on there because it helps with that. But that's what people think. Is it a testosterone booster? It's a men's lifestyle supplement. It'll prop up your lifestyle. It regulates all the natural bodily functions of a man. It allows you to just go on with that busy life relentlessly without, like, I'm not saying you're never going to get ill, okay? Like, I can't say that as a disclaimer. It's not a miracle, like a miracle cure. It's not a fountain of youth. It won't cure COVID. Do you know what I mean? It's not that sort of shit. But at the same time, it'll probably stop you getting like 2 or 3 colds per year. I personally think, because you just won't get as run down. Your immune system will be slightly better. It'll allow you to just keep hurtling forwards. You know, when you'll really improve your relationship, improve your sex game. Like, all these things have been proven. Just, I encourage you guys, right? A lot of people don't do this. I'm so transparent. I've shown you before my receipts and everything. Like, if you watched the previous video, you'll be like, fuck. Like, now I know. I basically feel like I work for the company, like I'm in a board meeting with you. But I encourage everybody to look through all the ingredients and go and do your own research before you buy it. I encourage you, because I guarantee you will find studies and you'll come back and be like, fuck. These are like the best. All of those ingredients are the best. Like, Chris has literally gone and got like 50 ingredients that are all great for men, that claim they're great for men, and then gone, which are the best ones? Let's cram as many of them as we can into one supplement. And that's what I've done. And that's why I'm so proud of it. That's why I speak about it like this. I'm so proud of it. Because I built it for me. I built it with a real purpose. It isn't just... A friend asked me the other day, actually, said, you don't take it yourself though, do you, your supplement? I was like, yeah, of course I do. I wouldn't sell it if I didn't take it myself. Of course I take it. Like, I designed it for me. I've got evidence of the big pot in the background with all the fucking stuff in. Like, you can go and buy that stuff and compare the color and texture. I guarantee it'll be the same shit. I'll show you exactly where I got it. I'll show you my Amazon history if you want. I can go on there and show you from like 4 or 5 years ago when I was ordering all this stuff. I can go on there and show. I might do that actually. I might put this into this video or post it on the community thing later, just for authenticity. I like doing that. Hopefully the history's there. I'll have a look. Okay, it sounds a bit sus if it's not, but hopefully it's there, because it was. I think it's the same Amazon account. I've had 2. It should be on there. I don't know how long they hold your history for, but it should be on there. I've got like projectors on there and stuff, and when I was like 21, I think, so it should be on there. Hopefully it is. It'd be great if it is, because I will post it. But yeah, I love the supplement, guys. It's like my baby. It's something that I put together. It's something that defines this industry, the men's lifestyle industry. If you want to buy it, great, guys. Like, it's not expensive, but it's not cheap either. Like, it's tough times right now, right? People always say, I want to buy it to support you. I just want to give you money. I'm like, no, but only buy it if you need it. If your life is crazy, or if you're about to undertake like a good fitness journey where you think, I need results out of this, like, I'm going to start taking this seriously. I'm going to log everything. I'm going to use progressive overloads. I'm going to try and get stronger. I'm going on a serious bulk. I've also got a 9-to-5 job. I want to make sure I don't get any days off. I want to make sure I'm at it every single fucking day. Then yeah, I encourage you to take the supplement. But if it's your first ever day at the gym and you're like, I'm going to take creatine, I'm going to take Chris's supplement, I'm going to protein powders, just go to the gym. Just go to the gym with a calorie surplus from normal food. Right? That's all you need. It's like mass gainers. People say, I need a mass gainer. It's like, no, ideally, you need normal food. Like, normal food is better than the mass gainer. It's just mass gainers exist. People don't realize this, but mass gainers exist because when it's late at night at like 11 p.m. and you've still got 1,000 calories left and your mass gainer is like 600 calories, 700 calories, you can have a quick scoop of that plus a handful of nuts and you're done. You can go to bed. You know, you can put a mass gainer scoop in with a small bit of porridge, 50 grams, woof that down, 1,000 calories done. You've ticked that box. You know, you're over the line. That's what it is. It's kind of a meal replacement when you don't have time. That's what it is. Mass gainers are a time saver. Ideally, you want to sit down and have a piece of chicken, you know, some broccoli, some eggs, but how long is that going to take to cook if you've got a crazy life? And the men's lifestyle supplement follows a similar ethos, where it's like, do you need it? No, because you could get 8 hours of sleep per night. You could have the perfect diet. You could have the perfect life in the gym. You could go outside and get 2 hours of sunlight per day or an hour of sunlight per day. You could have the perfect existence, right? Reverse osmosis water. You could be living like that. And in that scenario, I'd be like, you don't need the men's lifestyle supplement. It's all good. But we don't live like that because we're in an era where our testosterone and stuff is getting battered. Our hormones are out of sync. You know, there's plastics around that we're touching. We need something to push back up the other way. Because otherwise, like I said, our testosterone is coming down. We just need it back to normal. Our energy levels are here. We just need them back to normal. Our men's sex drives and sperm levels are down to here. They're like dropping every single year. We just need them back to here. That's why I designed it. Just restore normality in men. Put you at your best, your individual best. If you get a testosterone boost, great. You know, that's not why I made it. I assume people's testosterone levels will go up. Mine felt like they did when I was taking it. I didn't test them. I should test them this time. I know Hamza's going to do it, which would be cool. But always remember, guys, it's a men's lifestyle thing. That's what it is, a regulation supplement. If you've got a crazy busy life, you're trying to do the social life, the relationship thing, you've got, you know, or a decent sex life. If you're trying to do a 9-to-5 job, plus the gym, plus work on your business, plus crypto or stock investments or property investments, you know, maybe at night you're going back and doing up that property whilst you're doing your 9-to-5 job, plus the gym, you're like, Chris, you tell me to improve in all these areas, like I'm fucking knackered. I'm like, my skin's starting to get a little bit flaky and spotty. I've got bags under my eyes. I got you. That's what the supplement's for. You can still do all of that and just get propped up back to your maximum potential. But it's not a fucking performance enhancer. I've never claimed that, and I don't want to claim that because that's bullshit. That's not true. You can't. There's not a supplement on this planet that isn't a steroid or TRT that you can take that will boost your testosterone by 300 nanograms per deciliter. You know, you're not going to just take one and overnight become a Chad. Like, I'm honest about this stuff. I'm authentic. I could lie and be like, biggest testosterone booster. Look at these. There's studies that prove it with the ingredients. But I just wouldn't feel right saying that. It's a men's lifestyle supplement. It's the first of its kind. And it represents this business to perfection. That's why I love it. Everything that we do here, everything that we promote. Most supplements, or all supplements, are designed towards fitness. This supplement is designed towards the holistic men's lifestyle. Being a little bit more focused at your desk. You know, it's almost like a nootropic crossed with a fitness supplement, crossed with like a Wellman vitamin type of supplement. You know, whilst propping up like all the natural, like an IV drip for men's fucking natural bodily functions. It's cool. I like it. I like my own supplement, which is, at the end of the day, all that matters. That's the end of the video. Thank you so much to anybody who's bought it already. If you haven't bought it, don't feel like guilty or anything, guys, because a lot of people do that. And they'll comment like, I will buy it once I get paid. No rush, guys. Like, it's all good. Like, you don't have to, right? You can watch all the content on here for free, and you never have to give me a penny, and you're still part of the community. Like, I'm not that type of guy. I'm never going to beg money out of people. I'm good for money. I invested in Soul when it was like £9. Things are good, okay? Like, but you know, if you want to buy it and it works for you and it helps your life, well, then we're both happy, and that I can live with. But I'm not a scam artist, and I never will be. Appreciate it, guys. I'll see you again. If you want to grab our men's lifestyle supplement, Male Advantage ebook, or my personal workout and diet plan, all links are in the bio.